Hello, cake lovers. God bless you today. Welcome back to my channel, Graceful Cakes. Find out how I made this cake. It's a round shaped cake and I'm covering with buttercream. I've mixed my buttercream already and I made it color wine, the wine color, that's horse blood. Wine color, also called horse blood. So I'm covering the cake all together, just smoothing it in with a knife. The first stage of the cake has been covered and I'm putting it in the fridge to dry up. So while the cake is drying up in the fridge, cooling down in the fridge, I'm making some balls. But these balls I'm making it with cake. So I'm molding the cake into little balls, and then I'm going to put these balls on the cake later. You see how it will appear. So this time around I rolled out my white fondant and cut them into shape with the round shape cutter you're seeing there, and I'm covering each of the balls of cake with the white fondant. I'm going to cover all of them. I have about 2, 4, 6, 8 balls, covering all of them in white with white fondant. I'm doing this while the cake is cooling down in the fridge. We'll come back to the cake when we are done with this. Thank you all, my subscribers, those that are watching me, those that are sharing my videos, giving me likes, dropping comments for me. I really appreciate you all. May God bless you really good. Thank you for sticking with me on this channel. God bless you. It's another beautiful cake decoration. I'm cutting out the happy birthday right now. I'm using white fondant to write the happy birthday, and white and wine goes together. There are 2 color combinations that go well together. So I'm just using my alphabets, my plastic alphabet, to cut out the happy birthday. So what you saw me pouring right now in the plate is cocoa flakes. Grated coconuts. I'm going to use it to rub the balls that have been covered with white fondant. So I've done that. I've kept that aside. I brought out the cake from the fridge again, and I'm doing the second covering still with the wine color buttercream, smoothing everything in. So the cocoa flakes on the white little balls look so good, like white eggs, and it looks also like white chocolates, and it gives it a very wonderful flaky look. So I'm just smoothing the remaining part of the cake now to completely cover the cake. And then this time around I want to cover the board also, the board of the cake, because most of the time when you don't cover the board, the reflection shows on the cake when you are taking a picture of the cake. But when it's well covered, you don't see that. Everything shows perfectly well. So I gave my cake enough space for me to be able to put the happy birthday. See, I shifted it to one side so the board can have space. What am I throwing now? I'm throwing beads, and they are edible beads, silver color edible beads on the cake. I did this while the cake wasn't yet dried up, so it will help it to stick. So I just threw the balls, the beads at the cake, so it's sticking to the cake. And now I'm placing my happy birthday on the board, on the parts where I have enough space for it. I left that space deliberately for me to be able to place this happy birthday sign on it, and it's written in white. I use white fondant. Back to the fridge to cool a little, and it's back again after about 15 minutes. And now I'm just piping the top of the cake, making a kind of a flower around the edges of the cake. And when I'm done with that, I've just put the balls that you saw since rubbing it well with the grated coconuts, and then place it at the middle. It's looking so beautiful, isn't it? At the middle of the cake. So I'm piping the bottom of the cake just to add more beauty to the cake. Bottom of the cake with little flower-like design. It's coming out all beautiful, isn't it? So I'll put this round dates at the bottom and also at intervals on the body of the cake. Oh, you can see how beautiful it looks on the cake. And I'm all done. Just one at the edge of the happy and then another one at the edge of the birthday. You see how beautiful it all came out. Such beautiful cake. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being there always. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and see you next week. Bye.